Hello and welcome back to the R'hllora Revolution. So, the Greyjoy Rebellion is over. Balin Greyjoy has lost, but we are still in our war, and our opponent in the war refuses to raise his men in the greatest strategic decision that has ever been seen. There is physically no way we can win the war, as we don't have enough troops to actually siege, and we've had to take out a loan to pay for the war, which is not great. He will not accept our white peace. So we will continue being in this war until such time as we can make our liege like us, so we can then make our liege end the war. Anyway, Lord Paramount Tywin of the Westlands declared the Westlander claims an Old Oak war on Lord Paramount Mace of the Reach. So Westlands with 30,000 men have declared against the Reach with 33,000 men, although the Reach are also in a revolt war. Interesting, we'll see how that goes. I'll definitely see how that goes. We did also get a R'hllora follower onto the head of the Vale, but we'll see how long that lasts. It might not last very long. Okay. Lord Tywin also used a favour on Dorne to get them into his faction. Not that we know what that is, because we're too low a level person to actually know anything about that. Okay. Hoster Tully is now known as the Tormentor. Interesting. Interesting title. Not what you'd expect, but interesting. Life in seclusion isn't so bad. After finishing a hearty breakfast, you belch contentedly and remark upon your foresightedness in ensuring Weeping Town's larders were well stocked. However, as soon as the words leave your lips, you suddenly notice the panicked look on your servant's face. My lord, you ate the very last pickled boar's head, and almost all our other food stocks are nearing exhaustion. Furthermore, your servant continues to drone on, but you're so aghast to listen. No more pickled boar's head? This isn't good. Set remaining food to 5. Okay. What does that mean? How much food do we have left? Do we have to open the gate soon? That would definitely not be good, because the bloody flux has not gone away. I'm not a fan of how this is going. I'm not having much luck spying on Sir Eldon. Perhaps I should focus my efforts elsewhere. No, I'm sure he's up to something. I'm sure it's because we're in seclusion that lowers the chances of its success. My liege, my mission to Estwant has so far been a success. During my visit to the court of Lord Tancred the Old, I seem to have managed to make him understand what benevolent and peaceful ruler you really are, and he sends his regards. Your humble Justiciar, Doran. Okay. We send him a gift. Yeah, we have just enough money to get out of this. Send him a gift that puts him at 4 opinion. With 4 opinion, I thought we had ask liege to end the war. We had that not... Wait, did we not have that? I definitely saw that a couple of episodes ago. We could ask your liege to stop this war. We went through the options. Maybe it was Ren. I'm trying to figure out where that was, or maybe that's an option he can't do anymore because we're now underneath the Iron Throne. There was definitely an ask liege to end war. I'm gonna need to go back and look at that actually, because it's interesting that option's no longer there. You have searched Weeping Town from top to bottom and have come to realise there's really no more pickled boar's head. Not only that, but all the other food stocks are nearing exhaustion. Your servant really should have mentioned that. Everyone's slightly starving. Tough times ahead for all of us. I think what we need to do is we need to open the gates. Oh, there it is. Request liege intervention. Ah, it was a important decision. It was it. That was it. Lord Thomas, while I sympathise with your plight, I've decided I cannot intervene in this war. I trust both sides to resolve their differences amicably. Signed, Lord Tancred of House Estwant. Amicably? A useless response. Exactly. We have to open our gates. This is awful. We have opened our gates. We'll see how that goes. Jane died of the bloody flux instantly. Okay. Oh, different Jane, but still. Wow. Okay, let's sort this one out first, and then I'll do what I was about to do. Your child's grayscale shows no sign of receding. More and more of their flesh is becoming hard, like stone. Cathane fears they may die from it, despite mustard poultice and scalding hot baths, and say the only way to stop it may be to remove some fingers or even a whole arm. Oh, what do we do? I think we have to do it. Yes, we have no choice. Let's do it. Thomas has been severely injured. We have gained the wounded trait. No, I think it means to say Kasana has been extremely wounded and she has gained the injured trait. She is wounded but did not lose grayscale. Oh no. Okay. Things are not looking great for our little family. Now that we've opened the gates, is there anything else we can do? Probably not. Yeah. Just gonna try not dying. With food supplies dwindling, it's been brought to your attention that the basements of Weeping Town contain a large number of rats which should be caught and eaten. Now, here's the thing. We opened the gates, so shouldn't these events be stopping? I don't know, maybe we haven't got food back yet. Do we want to be proud or not? No, I think we'll eat the rats if we need to eat the rats. One of my informants, a young soldier with more vices than he can afford, has managed to gain the trust of Sir Eldon, now often stands guard outside his door. I don't understand how the fellow managed it, but who am I to look a gift horse in the mouth? For enough gold, he might be persuaded to get rid of Eldon violently. Well, that's perfect, that's what we're after. Yes, that would be expedient. You've gained back some of the weight you lost, no longer feel hungry all the time, the ordeal is finally behind you. The food shortage is over. Great. In disguise, I met up with my friend, Sir Eldon's burly armsman and his shifty-looking associate at a rundown tavern. Grinning, he recounts as they stabbed Eldon merchants to death in his bed. I hand him a bag of coins and leave. Outside, I order my guards to tie up the loose ends. Oh ho! So we have now got rid of one Merton. Oh, Bryden Merton actually died by himself. He died from severe injuries. Okay. Okay, so that means that Victor is third in line, right? Fourth in line. Alan, Robert. Oh yeah, fourth in line. That worked. That makes sense. Do you want to start spying on one of the others, like Alan? Alan? Yeah. Let's see if we can get spy on Alan. See if we can kill him as well. Right. I and my trusted snoops and sneaks will keep a very close eye on the activities of Alan Mertens. A close eye indeed. Okay, let's keep going. At age 61, Lord Gullion of the Red Watch died a natural death. So that's Gullion's swan. That now means that Donald's swan is taken over. And we did have a swan in line to come in charge, which was Duncan. Duncan is currently second in line. That's pretty close, actually. Maybe we should focus our things on the swans now. My wife Dana is pregnant again. Fantastic. The Iron Throne Braavosi embargo war never started. Okay. Yeah, we were going to stop focusing on the Mertens very quickly. What's he got? He's got ill treatment. A court physician failed in treating this character's illness. Oh, he has the bloody flux. Oh no, that's not going to go well. We're going to stop spying on Alan. We're going to start spying on Donald, I think. Yeah. Also, just checking Duncan's not dying. Nope, he is in fact married to a Connington. Okay. Well, we will spy on Donald. See what we can do about that. Yes, we'll see what he's hiding. Durin has been a leal and able servant, successfully completing many tasks in aid of Weeping Town. It would seem as the right and honourable course to reward him with certain incomes and grants as to foster greater loyalty. I think we make him a knight again. It's a very cheap way of rewarding people. Lord Paramount Eddard the Honourable has declared the Northman Driftwood Hall de jure war over Driftwood Hall on Lord Oswin of Driftwood Hall. So that's the Staines land. He's trying to bring that under his control. Is that currently not under his control? Oh yeah, it's not. I think that's right. If that's the right one. No, that's Shademore. Where is Driftwood Hall? I was all the way... Oh yeah, I suppose that could not be underneath him. It's very difficult to tell the shades when it's on an island. Okay, cool. Just want to know what the war was. Okay, we got a whole bunch of pop-ups there. I just want to see if there were any useful ones. Orus Valerian is now known as the Wicked. Okay. He's an immortal priest? Oh, a moral priest. Oh, never mind. I misread that. I was like, wait, he's immortal? I thought it was a rare event, but he is a rare event. He's immoral. Ah, okay. That makes more sense. And he has the pox. I've learned from my little birds that Lord Donald plans to travel the realm incognito for a lark, mingling with the common folk. He will only be protected by 2 loyal friends during his little adventure. A great opportunity to have him abducted if I so wished. Yes, that would suit my purposes marvelously. Yes. Great. The thugs I hired to capture Lord Donald, though the thugs I hired failed to capture Lord Donald, though apparently they slew a guard and a servant in the attempt. Morons, you can't find good help these days. Yeah. Okay. How many years have we been in this war? 4 years and 9 months. Do you want a peace? No, he doesn't want peace. Okay, well, we're still in our war. Is the, oh, it looks like the Bloody Flux actually left our lands. That's good. I don't know what to do with this army. There's very little that we could do. I suppose maybe what we want to do is we want to put a character in charge, and we want to just go siege and hope we get a siege event, basically. And the siege event lowers the number of men they have defending. Okay, we can righteously imprison Arthur Mudd. What are you trying to do? You're trying to kill Sir Thor the Mountain at Right? No, that's not on. Dear Lord Thomas of Weeping Town, I hereby invite you to the wedding of Sir Eldon Estamont and Ariane in Estamont. Your presence would be greatly appreciated and I look forward to your attendance. Ariane being some random person? I mean, we'll attend because we want our lord to like us, but yeah, kind of odd. Anyway, we will also imprison Arthur Mudd if we can. Arthur is now safely locked away in my dungeon awaiting his fate. Excellent, excellent. We'll call him for a trial. Let's see how it goes. Arthur Mudd has demanded trial by combat and summoning his champion to Weeping Town. I assume it's himself, right? Oh, what's this? A message about appoint commander. So it's Eldon of Cape Wait. Oh! Lord Tansford died. He invited us to a wedding and died. Now we have a new liege. Okay. Do we want to be his commander? Yeah, sure. Prince Doran of the Doran has declared the Dornish Plankytown de jure war over Plankytown. I guess it became independent somehow. It was also a different religion. It's Mother Royne. I wonder if that's the thing that's there at the start. I assume it must be. Liege's council is discontent because there's been a succession. The guard. Okay, so that's minor titles for Sworn Shield. Okay. The guards drag Arthur Mudd up from his cell and throw him at your feet. I've come for justice, he says. By right of birth and blood, I demand trial by combat. You have that right. I'll select someone to stand for me. Who are we going to select? Are we going to select Kenneth Evenfall, Josh Strong, Torrin Karstark, or Durin Dondarian? I think we're going to select Josh Strong. He is currently the best fighter we have available. Is he our Sworn Shield? We do have Kenneth, who's our Sworn Shield, who could be, in theory, a better, like, he's the one who actually has the title. You know what? We could always just give... Wait, why does Josh Strong not have a title? It's interesting. Anyway, I don't know. I guess we'll just choose whoever has the highest stats. Josh Strong, fight. See how it goes. Josh steps forward. I'll stand for you, my lord. Fight well. Arthur Mudd has been defeated at the hands of Josh. His final plan failed. The Lords of Light are in my favor. Josh Strong was slain in personal... Arthur Mudd was slain in personal combat by Josh Strong and... Okay, anyway. Lords of Light are in my favor. That was not good. We need to select a new bodyguard. I guess Torrin Karstark or Brandon Snow will fill that one. I guess Brandon Snow will fill it. Okay. My eyes and ears have discovered the bizarre and repulsive truth about Lord Donald Redwatch's sexual preferences. How shall I use this juicy information? Let's inform his liege. Let's see if Renly cares. Lord Paramount Renly of the Stormlands was grateful and upset about the evidence I provided against Lord Donald Redwatch. He has been publicly denounced and humiliated. Muhaha. Yes. Oh, I noticed he's married. He's married to Nymeria Sand, a Martell. Oh, okay. Interesting. Good. Good. Lord Walter of Harrenhal has declared a Harrenhal war for Lord Bryden's claim on the Trident on Lord Paramount Hoster the Tormentor. So that's Walter Went is declared for Bryden's claim on the Trident. Who is Bryden? Because I think that might be one of our... Oh, I still have the... I was like, did I spell it wrong? No, I still have all of these settings on. That's why I couldn't find anyone. Okay. Annie. There we go. Okay, how do you spell it? It's Brynden. Okay, Brynden. So is that Tully? Yeah, it's probably the Blackfish's claim on the Trident. I don't think anyone else has one. No, nobody else has one. Okay, cool. So that could be... Also, in that, I actually forgot one thing. In that, Brian, his son, is actually one of our potential sympathizers. So that's good. Looks like the Tullys may have some good stuff going on with them. I've noticed Marshal Sir Thor's hard work, and everyone seems to like him. I'm deciding between having my Marshal heighten the morale of troops, or trying to recruit more soldiers. We could try and recruit more soldiers. Let's see if that helps at all. We have a max of 900. Oh, we should also have our council doing things again, because I actually have all of our council stop doing things when I when I close the gates. There we go. That's a little bit better. We could build a spy network. We're in Mistwood, and that would help out with that plot that we've got going. Okay. Spy network in Mistwood. And then you try and convert the realm. Good, good, good. That should, in theory, make this plot go up in power. Right. There we go. Loris of Harvest Hall, Peasant Revolt, has led Peasant Revolt for Harvest Hall on King Robert the Faithless. So that's a 4,000 revolt against 100,000 troops. That's probably not going to go very well, I would imagine. Lord Master Yandri of Plankytown accepted Prince Dorn of the Dorn's peace offer. Okay. Lord Oswin of Driftwood Hall accepted Lord Paramount Eddard the Honourable's peace offer. That's the Stains are now underneath the north. Okay. Okay. A son was born to Lord Thomas and Lady Dana named Robert. Robert Ash. Okay. Seems fine. Robert, I think we're just going to go with Faith for him. As he's second in line. Like, he's second in line. We'll just get him be a very faithful person. I'm not having much luck spying on Lord Donald. Perhaps I should focus my efforts elsewhere. No, I'm sure he's up to something. Everyone's up to something. Some taxes changed. Okay. Lord Master Rogo Nagras Imbar, the illustrious house Lornal, has become extinct. Okay. That was a Rillor house. Interesting. A Rillor house. I'm trying to say that right. I think that's the way you say it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh. No, that's just too much information. Him having diarrhea. Okay. Not really much we can do here. Peasants' revolt ended. Some people are attempting to be imprisoned. That's a Dane who's been imprisoned. And we have many Danes who are of the Rillor faith. In fact, one of them has land. Oh. When did he get that? These pop-ups are a little bit inconsistent with special interest. I'll need to see if I can change that. Anyway, Vorin got land, presumably from his parent. Well, he must have been just granted the land. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, that could lead to there being a lot more Danes in charge. That's Robert Arns called in a favour on another Rillor follower, Karma Corbray. I was seeing if there was anything else we wanted to check here, actually. Oh, that was bought a favour from him. Okay. We're still waiting for random events to maybe lower the defenders. I think that's still our best chance of winning this war at all, or at least getting white peace. Robert Aaron bought a favour from Humphrey. Jonathan died in battle. Jonathan's not important at all. Okay. Interesting. We'll continue waiting for our men to come back, I guess. I found out nothing new or useful about Lord Donald of the Red Watch, but as my shady informant pointed out, there's nothing preventing me from making stuff up, the bigger the lie. I have it. He likes to dress up as a woman. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make a rumour about him. Try and lower people's opinions of him. Okay, whole bunch of stuff popped up there. Let's start with the first one. Lord Paramount Balin II of the Iron Isles used to favour Prince Doran of the Dorn to force him to join all their factions. Lord Raywin of Flint's Finger usurped the High Lordship of Flint's Finger from Lord Egbert, so that's Flint's from Flint's, I guess. This one, Righteous Imprisonment, Darren Waters. He was trying to kill Cedric Whitehead. No problem with that. You wanna kill somebody who's Faith of 7? You go right ahead. And we can press our weak claims for Tywin Rain on Castamere, because Lord Paramount Tywin is imprisoned by Robert the Faithless, which you'd think we'd get a pop-up about, but apparently we don't. Okay, yeah, interesting. Also, I do love this. This is just a great thing. The fact that you can set, if someone sets a focus for a sort of province, you can see it on the province. You can see, oh, that's good focus. I like that on a lot of them. I think you can see it elsewhere. Like if it, I think this guy can set the same thing. I assume he set it for Mandeford. Yeah, crown focus. I think that's just a cool thing that you can see where they set them. Okay. So I wonder what Tywin did to get himself imprisoned. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I will mess around with the message settings between weeks, I think, but that's fine. Lord Vorin II of the Torrentine has inherited the High Lordship of the Torrentine and other titles from Aaron Dane. Apparently, I don't need to do anything in this intrigue thing, and the courtiers will do their best themselves and just take over everything. So Aaron Dane has become a Black Brother, and Vorin II is now a R'hllor follower in Dorne, and he controls the whole High Lordship of the Torrentine. Well done to him. And just looking at the Danes here, I believe we have some more. I suppose we could look at it. Alright, let's... On the... Oh, the game was unpaused. Interesting. Unpaused after that event. So Jorah the Old Bear has died. Okay, he had gonorrhea. I was looking at the Danes. Yeah, so we have Vorian, who has got all that land. We have Aemon, who I think is in a different line of the Danes. Yeah, so they're a little bit further away. And then with the last one we have is Geralt, who is in... he's in the same... Oh, he's in another different line. He's in the same... Wait, is he second in line to the Torrentine? Yeah. Oh, also, for all the Dane ones wondering why they don't have white hair, that's the bug that we currently have with Dornish courtiers. In that the white hair seems to not work when you're doing safe file stuff, but I'll see if I can fix that. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm going to end the episode here, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.